Alright, welcome back to Griftlands. Last time we finally beat Cascio after on the third run. So now we're gonna try Rook. He's the spy. So Sal was the bounty hunter. Rook is the spy. So I'm imagining that he's going to be a lot more negotiation focused, but I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. So his is the bog job. Rook arrives in a company town on the brink of revolt to work a mysterious contract. And I get perks off the rip with him. Oh yeah, baby. That's actually, I feel like that would build up pretty quickly. Let's go with no repercussions for eating once a day. I don't know what to expect out of this. About to start a game at introductions, difficulty no. Oh, I want level 1. Yeah, I've already beaten the game once.
You wear a soldier's uniform. So you turned yours in and left the Admiralty. But even out of uniform, your name still carries the weight of your medals. Captain Rook. The veteran, the hero, the saboteur, the spy. These days, you freelance, and you're on your way to a job in Grout Bog, where the Spark Barons plumb the ruins looking for forgotten treasures. The bugs are hard to spot, but they bleed you dry if you let them. Seems like you'll fit in just fine.
So we actually get to spend time in the Grout Bog now. The land around Grout Bog squelches with mud hungry for legs as well as boots. The only road leads to a gate flanked by armed security. A Spark Baron guard steps out into the path as you approach. Stop right there. The bog is closed. Especially to grifters like you. Unless you pay the processing fee. Then maybe I could see to considering your petition for entry. 20 shills. How about you lick my fucking mucky boots? Forgive me for being skeptical of this fee. In fact, I'd like to speak to your supervisor. Sure, let's see.
Rook's core argument is his lucky coin. Rook can gamble and flip his coin. Each side of the coin has a special effect. Inspect the core argument to read these effects. Certain cards have different effects depending on which side of the coin is facing up.
Makes sense.
Either heads or snails.
Heads or snails, baby.
If a card gambles, the effect is determined by the outcome of flipping the coin. Throughout his story, Rook will have opportunities to trade his coin for others, with different effects for each outcome. Finding a coin that synergizes with your deck is the key to winning.
Interesting. I like that mechanic. That's pretty interesting. It never even occurred to me that they could, like, basically, you know, have a slot for your core argument. That's pretty cool. So I guess our goal is to, you know, keep our coin up and running. So let's see here. Did it say it flips every turn? I'm very forgetful. Oh, anything with gamble. Okay, so gamble is flip your coin. And I'm assuming it's on snails right now. It's on snails, so deal max damage. So if it's on heads... Oh wait, this is heads. This looks like a fucking Ashnu. I would call this snails. Whatever. So this is heads, and snails is what looks like the fucking Hearthstone symbol. Got it. We'll hang on to the gamble for now. Card stolen. Let's gamble. Okay, so I guess we get a composure. We'll just double composure, I guess. Snails never fails. I think he stole my ability to kill him. Maybe not. It's gonna take me a second to get used to whatever the fuck I'm rocking here. Heads. Oh, I see why it's called snails. It's, you know, a round shell, I guess. Speaking of snails and shells and things, has anybody read Uzumaki? Because all I can think right now is the fucking snail shells that were growing on people's backs in Uzumaki. Spoiler alert, people turn into snails in that shit. It's fucking weird. I love that shit. Uzumaki is one of my fucking favorite things. Straw man argument. I'm not crazy that my my things can be stolen. Can I even do anything here? He's stealing my attack cards. I don't like this. I guess I'll literally just have to gamble until we'll do this, I guess. I'll just have to gamble until I get some of my cards back. This is terrible. What the fuck? I hope this isn't like a recurring mechanic. I don't like the idea of my cards being taken out of my deck. Especially when I can't even improvise like some fucking damage. Oh, thank God. You son of a bitch. I don't care if he's getting impatient. It's his fault this is taking so long. I would have won already if he wasn't such a fucking dick nut. There. I win. Fuck you. This was terrible. Never steal my cards again. Okay, what is prepare? Choose a card in your hand and move it to the leftmost position. So this one gambles and deals 2 damage on snails, or this one hits all opponent arguments on snails. This seems more guaranteed, so let's go with that for now. Maybe hostility is going to be the best option if card thievery is going to be a common thing. Well, do you want to get your superiors involved? They'd just double the fee. But fine, Grifter, have it your way. But you better have some paper or some work papers, else the only thing I'm authorized to give you is a kick in the seat. No need for hostilities, friend. I'm here by invitation. Invitation. See for yourself if you like. You pulled the signed work visa from an oilskin wallet you carry for such purposes. Looks legit. Who exactly are you meant to report to? Battle card. Deal 2 bonus damage per empty cell. Oh, there's going to be new battle mechanics too, of course. Gain 2 defense per charge. Take names. Gain 1 damage for each name taken. 0 names. Playing this card against a unique character adds their name to the list. That is fucking interesting. I'm gonna go with the shovel, though. A foreman in the workers' camp, someone named Prindo Calandra, I believe. Calandra? Lucky break. She won't work you to death, that's for sure. I think she's too soft on the workers, if you ask me. I don't think I did. Rude of you. Bought me a new shovel. I still gotta search you, though. You got anything to declare? You rummage through your backpack showing Vectorini the contents. You only got one thing worth declaring, though. Let's see here. So, upgrade a negotiation card. Add a battlegraft slot. Oh my god, he starts with 4 slots. Do I want the money, or do I want the upgrade? Let's upgrade a card. Let's go for the consistent damage on burn. Why not? I don't know what's good and what's not yet on this dude. Ask more about Calandra. You say Calandra is easy to work for? Should I be pleased? Depends on how honest you are. And what does that foreboding little statement mean? Look, I don't know nothing about nothing, but I've heard rumors that Calandra might actually be one of them, the Rise. Saying so to the wrong person could get her killed, though, and I don't know for sure. What does this have to do with me? Like I said, depends. Maybe nothing. Maybe she's just soft and you get a nice cushy bog job for what that's worth. Or maybe you fall in the wrong crowd and it's your neck on the block when Felimo finally puts a stop to it. And what if that fate sounds unappetizing? You could always talk to the Spark Barons. If there's a job that needs doing, they'd know. Alright, later, asshole. So am I free to go? Yeah, whatever. Thank you, officer. It's been a pleasure. That fucking sarcastic-ass salute. But don't try anything funny in there. You go through the gate, but you feel like Vectorini will miss you when you're gone. I don't think he will. Oh, okay, so you can tell that you can just get whatever card you want and then pick. Wait. Yeah, it's kind of just pick a card that you want. You enter the labor office, shovel at the ready. You here to dig, Grifter? Hey, they already... Oh, this is Bina. I was gonna say, this is a reused model. Show Bina your shovel. You brandish the shovel. Oh, I'm here to dig, friend. Why else would anyone end up in the bog? Good point. Talk to Calandra. She will set you up with a contract. Calandra holds herself like a leader in sheep's clothing. She looks up as you approach. I believe you're the foreman, yes, Calandra? You pass her the work visa, quickly flashing your signet coin between your fingers when you do. Her eyes light up shrewdly and, maybe, with a spark of mischief. I am, but I should warn you, this work isn't for the meek. The bog will be the death of you if you let it reach your neck. That's the code phrase you were expecting, so you respond in kind. Then I'll watch my step and keep my neck dry. She nods, satisfied. You're Rook, then? Your references are glowing. That's unusual for this side of the bog. I can't give you the details now, but we're on a timeline, and I need to put you to work right away. So let's get started, shall we? I'm afraid I will need some details if we're about to be in business. I figured you might. Go on. What's the work? I know it's frowned upon to discuss compensation, but this isn't my fight, which is why one day I'll learn to read properly. One day. Which is why you're exactly the agent I need. I hired you because you're competent, so I assume you don't mind that the work is dangerous. Correct. And I assume that you don't mind that it might make you a few enemies. If it does, it's hardly your fault. You do the work I pay you for, nothing more, nothing less, and I'll never bring morals into it. No begging for you to see the light, no appealing to your good conscience. Fair pay for your services. That sounds agreeable to me. Alright. As you say, you've hired me to do a job. I'm nothing if not professional. Happy to be in business. I promise you'll find me a fair employer. I have a couple of things that need doing. Let's see here. Wildcat nest. I'm gonna go with battle and negotiation because I want to try his negotiation out more, but I still want to try his battling out too. He works his shift too hard. Accidents happen. Della's a foreman here in the bog, one of the worst kind. He works his shifts too hard. Accidents happen and people get hurt. I need you to go teach him a thing or two about the importance of workplace safety. Great. Go find him and give him a good scare. Use force if you need to, but don't kill anybody. We don't want to provoke the barons. Alright. Speak to this dude and beat him up. Word is, Del fights for his workers, but nobody's ever really selfless in the Griftlands, right? Day to you. Confront Del about the treatment of the workers. Calandra says you've been pushing your workers too hard. I'm here to ask you to consider maybe lightening your touch a bit. Is that what she says? You tell her that she's too soft. You can't let them walk all over you or you'll never make quota. Let's see here. I think just threatening him is fine. Let me rephrase. I'm here to demand that you stop being a little tyrant or I'll hurt you. How does that sound? Pleasantries it up. I guess it's just composure from here. Let's see here, let's gamble. Give me some snails. Ah, I needed snails. What's going on here? Let's get rid of that. And let's just composure through the rest, I guess. More pleasantries, except we get rid of both of those this time. Actually, I should have done that, or should have done that a different way, but whatever. Alright, go to snails. Fucking heads, god damn it. It would appear that you lose anyways. Spend one influence. This card gains 3 damage until the end of this negotiation. Discard a card, gain 1 dominance. Let's go with pressure. Under pressure. Doom, 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 doom. You want some? Calandra's not with the rise, is she? I'll back off. The job's not worth my life. I'm glad we could come to this agreement. He dislikes me, but he doesn't hate me. You've returned? I convinced Del to back off. Great, what did you have to do? We just talked. I can be very persuasive. I'm sure. You get paid 50 shills. Quest bonus 30 shills. Alright, I have another job for you. And of course, they're both negotiation this time. Convince a crowd to attend and provide security at the meeting. Barons are overcharging. They're both the exact same reward, so I don't know this one. We're planning a recruitment rally in a workers' quarters later today, but the Barons caught wind and now people are too scared to attend. I need you to go drum up attendance. And you aren't worried the Barons might try to interfere? Of course I am. That's why I'm asking you. You're going to provide protection. You realize my skills are of the covert variety, yes? This isn't exactly the kind of work I'm best suited for. Fine, but it's the work that needs doing. And the more even-handed you can be, the better. I wish it was battle this time. As we used to say in the aerostat, may my success fly higher than your expectations. My expectations are currently set pretty low. Prove me otherwise. Here's a list of folks I want to see in attendance. Should be straightforward. So it looks like you can also replace this weapon if I'm not wrong. Sorry, sidetracked. If you need supplies, check in at the last stand. We don't have much to spare here, but the barkeep there sells whatever you might need. The bar's kind of neutral ground for the Spark Barons who want to pretend their workers like them. It's safe enough to let people be seen there without drawing too much suspicion. In true Havarian fashion, Millery's promoted status seems to have been prompted by something other than lackluster work ethic. Oh. Okay, so where is that bar at? The last stand. Yeah, I'm gonna need me some drinks. A dusty old Kradeshi approaches as you enter. Your Admiralty, yeah? I can read it across your shoulders. I was. Once. Aerostat, if I had to guess. Yeah. They can take our youth, eh? But they can't take our cunning. Oh, if they would, they could, I'm sure. Alright, well met then. Well met then. Enjoy your... Do you have your squadron coin? Can I see it? Can I see your penis? Now that's quite personal. No, please don't take offense. I'm a collector, you see. I trade several coins of my own if you're up for a trade. I'm always here. I like the foot traffic. You decide you might be up for a trade, just find me. Pengamunt backs off and seems content to give you your space. If there's an angle, you can't guess it. So there's the coin vendor, I guess. So it seems like this might be better. It's just flat out better, isn't it? Yeah, this one's just flat out better. You trade your current coin for a marsh coin. Ah, yes, this one has a familiar weight. A pleasure to hold it again for sure. Pengamunt studies the coin fondly before sliding it into a lined case. The bar is well known in your network, a quiet speakeasy where folks like you can rest away from prying eyes. The clients keep their heads down even as you come in. Even if they're curious enough to study your face, they're clever enough to hide it. Hello, barkeep. The name is Rook and I'm simply parched. The bartender inspects you carefully, nods once, and keeps the conversation nice and low. Word was, I should expect you. I don't make a habit of helping out no more than I need to. You keep that in mind. Thanks. Thank you, barkeep. Your warmth and hospitality will keep me going today, for certain. Hold on, I got something for you. Hebel digs around the bar, producing a lined case of unlicensed graphs. A gift, my fine friend, and we've only just met. You call in good favors. Cool, free graft. I'm gonna go with the resolve for now. Just because it seems like we're gonna be doing a lot of negotiating. Very useful. And if I wanted to call in further favors, I got drinks and I got eats. You want anything other than that, you're gonna have to talk to the Jakes. They have a shop set up on the edge of the bog, at the edge of the law for that matter. But they're a cagey bunch, so you might have to prove yourself worthy of their business. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Well, I appreciate the information. I'm sure we'll speak again soon. Can I share a drink with somebody? Urkro. 60 shills. How much is a drink for me? 30 shills. That makes sense. Yibbit. The hard times have taken their toll on Yibbit, but Yibbit doesn't seem to mind. Yibbit nods, and acknowledgement of your presence, well, it's a start. I'm sure things will happen here. Let's get him to like us. I guess it's worth the 60, and I need to heal up. By apparently not that much. Black market. Alright, this is the quest. Hey, Chake. I'm sorry for what I had to do to you in the last run. Lots of familiar faces. We got Wandra from the last run. We got Chake. Gura! I remember your name. If the strain in his brow is anything to go by, Gura might be open to a new line of work. I convinced Gura to attend the rally. I understand you may be interested in learning more about the labor movement. What are you, a narc? Look, I'm staying out of trouble, see? I don't know nothing about no rally, and I don't intend to. Eddie's there. I'm no narc, I assure you. Quite the contrary. I'm a narc repellent. So we're starting on snails. Let's flip the coin. Nice, we got heads. Pleasantries. And let's gamble. Nice. This coin already works better. That's a bitch. I guess I'll just reverse the coin, get some composure. And pleasantries for the win. Foul mouth. Let's go with dig. Seems interesting. You've stood on your own 2 feet, have you? Never had another worker step up and cover your shift when you were lagging? Never had a colleague watch for barons while you were trying to catch a nap between shifts? Well, I mean, of course. Who hasn't? We gotta look out for each other here, or the barons would bleed us dry worse than the Grokits. Exactly. Okay, smarty pants, I get your point. I'll go, but Hesh help us if there's trouble. That's one down. Maybe Calandra was right after all. Next one is Orug. Hey, I know that name. You're stopped by a member of the Spark Barons, but you're used to the pat-downs and interrogation. You double-check that the hidden pocket where you've stashed the pamphlets is sealed. I hear someone's been rousing the local rabble, spreading dissentist materials. Dissensionist. There we go. Dissensionist materials. That wouldn't be you, would it? Why, no. Wouldn't dream of it. Somehow I find myself in need of convincing. Sure, let's convince you then.